We have some new information tonight about the investigation into that multi-state prostitution ring.
Today in Grand Rapids Federal Court, this man, Javier Aguilera-Sanchez, learned that he will be transported to Indianapolis to face charges. U.S. attorneys say he managed a brothel in Grand Rapids, one of several in 4 states.
24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso has been working this story all day. And Steve, we're learning this investigation may be far from over.
Yeah, Brian, Sue, I had conversations this afternoon with the Indianapolis FBI agents who tell me that there are no human trafficking charges in this case currently, but certainly it's one of the things they're looking into as part of an ongoing investigation. And tonight, we're taking a closer look at a problem that experts say is bigger than what you might believe.
The problem is that it happens in plain sight, but we don't want to see it because who wants to face the idea that slavery still exists?
Dr. Joy Washburn is an associate professor at GVSU. Teaching at the Kirchhoff College of Nursing, she became interested in the problem of human trafficking. She says that the practice is much wider than most people realize.
Traffickers target the most vulnerable and promise them jobs, they promise them a better life, and then once they get them to the destination, that's when they say, oh, you owe me money. Guess what? This is how you're going to earn it back, and if they don't comply, they're subject to beatings and all sorts of threats.
Take, for instance, this case in Greenville in 2007. Federal authorities raided the Baker Road home of Pedro Ramos, alleging that he had enslaved an illegal immigrant, forcing her to have sex with him and do the housework using threats of abuse and physical harm. When all was said and done, Ramos' plea did not include trafficking charges.
And the other thing I want people to understand is that human trafficking is not just sex slavery.
June of 2005, the feds go after the owner of a chain of Chinese restaurants, raiding both restaurants and homes. Officials found as many as 22 people living in cramped quarters, forced to work long hours for little pay. The employees, mostly illegal immigrants, were repaying the costs of bringing them to this country. When that case was finished, the owners were busted for tax violations, not human trafficking.
Now, the FBI agents I spoke with today about this story tell me that trafficking cases are very difficult to prosecute because the victims rarely come forward. Now, with the help of Dr. Washburn, we have compiled a large amount of information about human trafficking, far too much to detail here on TV, so we've placed it on our website at woodtv.com. Please check it out. There is a lot of good information there. Back to you.